Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Hangar Studios Flight 713. Today's flight time will be about 1 hour and 13 minutes following takeoff. The content creator of this flight is Captain Godwin Grimm, and this is your favorite developer, B4 Gunner. Please make sure that your seat back is in the upright position, your tray table is closed, and your seatbelt is fastened. We recommend that you continue to fasten your seatbelt while seated during the flight. Also refrain from using any electronic devices during takeoff and landing for safety reasons. Your cooperation will be much appreciated. If there is anything we can do for you, please let us know. We wish you a pleasant flight. Thank you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome everybody to where are we flying today? Where to fly? Where to fly today? Where2Fly.today. Love this thing. Europe won the thing. Next week we'll do Oceania. It's getting to be fun. Hello, Helder Martinez. It's East USA. It should have worked. I'm sure why it didn't. We're on East USA. I have the times live weather, but I have the time set for about. It's a beautiful night. You could fly this whole thing at night, and it's crystal clear with the full moon. But you're not going to be able to see much on the stream, so I set it for 9 in the morning. We're going to go start from cold dark today, just because this is like the easiest jet in the world. This thing's easier than starting at 172. Yeah, we'll see us. Yeah, too late for you. It's like the world's easiest plane. Like I said, it's easier to start than a 172. We'll get the first engine warming up. We'll get the flight plan loaded. Whoa! Oh, stutter. I didn't like that. Red 5 standing by. Go to our procedures. We're going to approach on visual on 27. Straight. Load that in there. There is no ILS at our runway. Yeah, I think it's been kind of happening to everybody lately. I'm not sure what's going on. Engine 2, now that engine 1's up to speed. Make sure we got our fuel set to 52, no. Yeah, 2462, where I want to be, 2440 minimum. 4 people in the plane, pilot and co-pilot, 2 passengers. Just waiting for the engine to come up to RPM, and I think we're ready to go. I think everybody else was already ready to go. I'm slacking. Power on. I think we're ready. We're good to go. Hope everybody's doing well today. I gotta say something. Last night's flight around the island was one of the best flights I've had in a very long time. It was so much fun. I'm just gonna get some background music going. There we go. I can still fly that in every group. There's too much paperwork.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best.
Oh, that's right. Can't go that way. God, you can't go that way at this airport. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna cut your freaking head off. Suck you in the engine. The flying around the island was freaking awesome. It really was. Just everybody just flying, just no real flight plan, just flying and following each other, and it just worked out great. Haven't had one of those days in a long time, and thanks everyone for that. That really was a great flight. Then on shaft talk was, yeah, a pretty good highlight. Mighty, thank you, sir. We got to drop another good in there and some bacon hearts, please. Bacon hearts, please, and I'll get the good in there if I don't wreck. Thank you, Mighty. The Mighty. We gotta get you a sound file, Mighty. Absolutely gotta do that. If you think of one you want, let me know. I'll absolutely get you one in there.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
Dude, is that a roller coaster over there? No, it's a tower. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. We'll get the under runway here and we'll set up our ready for takeoff, set our altitude. Altitude's 32,000 feet tonight. One way is a side soundtrack. Is that what I'm playing? I'm just having a great day today. Stinky's mad at me. She's like super pissed off at me. I don't know, Steam and got 19 games for 13 bucks. Yeah, they had some good sales. A bunch of free ones too going on right now. We're heading to Belarus. Like I said, this thing I would never thought to go from Germany to Belarus, but that's what we're doing. So like I said, this thing, Where2Fly today sends me places I would never even have thought of going. One hell of a crosswind. It's a little less now than it was about an hour ago. There's a new portal coming sometime in December, I think it is. You have to own the Portal 2, but you can get the new one for free. Ooh, somebody's got the big boy out. Nope, just the angle of it. Why? Look at the size difference in those two Honda Jets. Because of the stupid lens curvature. Now this one's bigger. Yeah, there's a brand new one coming out. It's fan made, but it's backed by. It is supported by Valve. Oh, and we got the Saber who gave me the smoke show at the start here. It's 32,000. Don't even start, Maddie. I hear you. You literally just come in the door. She's being a butthead. They were saying Stinky's absolutely pissed off at me because last night she found the pill in her dog food. Portal's different. Portal's definitely way different. Yeah, damper on 32,000 feet. Give me a second before I take off this foolish little dog. I'm going to let her out for about an hour. Look out, Stink. Alright, Maddie's out. She'll be fine. I think we're good. Controls are good. I don't know, I can't see this one. Put the anti-icing on. We're good. Look at this square it left right there for some strange reason. I'll try it, but expect to lose interest rates. Portal's pretty addicting. Portal 2 is actually better than Portal 1. What am I doing? We're going to take off. I got to get in takeoff configuration. Flaps. Trim. Where's my takeoff trim on this thing? 23. Okay, punch it, guys. I'm right behind you. That thing leaves a hell of a smoke trail. Now you can play Portal 2 without ever even looking at Portal 1. Gear up. Go ahead and start getting the autopilots on. Nav mode, flight director on. Flight level change. Flaps up. Look at this. And that Icarus, that thing pokes some serious smoke that butt. Yeah, old stink dog found a. Got my auto files. That would help. That old Stinky found a. She found the pill in her. Yeah, know what the hell I'm trying to say. I hid the pill in canned dog food, and for some reason she usually swallows it whole. But last night she bit into it and found the pill, so she's like extremely pissed off at me because now she won't touch the canned dog food at all, and I have to shove the pill down her throat. So Stinky's not happy with me in the least. She's extremely pissed. But luckily today is the last day of the pill. Then long about Monday we'll know what we're gonna do next, because it looks like it's if it's worked, it's worked, and it's great, we're good. If it doesn't work, then we're going to palliative care, and that'll be the end of it. Oh, stink dog. Just we'll make you comfy for whatever time you got left. Yeah, that's what we'll do next. If that didn't clear it up. Luckily, that was only the last pill. That was the last pill she had to take. And see why I set it for 9 in the morning? Look at this sunrise. It's gorgeous. Where'd Icarus go? There he is. He's climbing for the stars for that thing. Yeah, we all hope it goes well. If it doesn't, you know, it's understandable. She is 16 and a half years old, so she's an old timer. It is what it is, I guess. But we all hope for the best. That looks cool, Icarus, with the sun glinting off that smoke. Looks like the sky just caught on fire. I don't know if you're in VR or not, but you probably can see that. That's epic looking. I gotta do a first flight in that thing. Really, this plane is kind of the easiest plane. This one and the one I don't like, the Division Jet, are probably the easiest ones to start. They do so much. Like they even do the auto lights. All the lights on this thing are automated. Taxi, takeoff, landing, nav. They're all automated. We'll do Oceania next week when we do this. And I'm probably going to take the, there's been a patch for the 500, so we're going to try to take the 500 up. See how it does. Loaded so many things last 10 days. There's still stuff waiting to get extracted. You got the important one though. Yeah, the Vulcan. Did you see my landing, Sean? Did you see my landing? That was like my best landing all year. It was so buttery smooth. I didn't even know if I was down. It's like, oh yeah. I'm so happy with that one. I got to make that into a short, except for it's from inside the cockpit. So. Who did I lose? TPHI disappeared? Somebody just went poof. No, he always uses that faster or that. I don't know what he's staying down low. Normally he's climbing so much faster than I am. Now he's climbing slow and staying low. 75.56 today, yeah. Ah. Normally you beat me. Normally you climb way faster than that. We just hit the contrail level. Now we can all smoke like Icarus. Yeah, I like this one, huh? With the orange and the... What, Stinky? You just came in. Literally 2 seconds ago. I suppose I'll let Maddie back in now that we're airborne. Yeah, this is a cool one. This is part of those, I don't know, blame TPHI for this. He bought a pack. He bought a livery pack, and Tim and I fly a lot offline, not in the stream. Weekends and shit, we'll jump in and fly together, and I wasn't seeing his plane at all, even with the different livery. I wouldn't even see the Honda Jet. I'd see the stupid thing, so I went and bought it, and I like it. Got the rims and the hydraulics, I know it. So you can blame him for it. It's all his fault. Anytime I fly on the weekends, like, you guys are all welcome to come fly along too. There are light versions of just about, there are light versions of every Honda Jet livery because the super high res versions don't work on Xbox. They don't work on Xbox. So that's why there's those. I'll be right back. Take care of dogs again. Leave Stinky out for 5 minutes. Ugh. I want to buy a food processor. Can't buy any planes. Life sucks. Yeah, but think of all the good stuff you can make with a food processor. I want to be a cowboy. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Cause I listened to that song today. I want to be a cowboy. You can be my cowgirl. So, did anybody watch the Microsoft thing today? They said basically nothing, except that the plane won't be coming out with the update, the jet, the whatever, the Airbus. That's about all we learned on the whole thing, that the Airbus won't be coming out with it. That they actually found what I've been saying for the last year, when the shit loads in like that, you can see two different satellite images. It goes from one to another. They found where when they updated it, they didn't take away the old and it's still in there. So they found that. So hopefully that's fixed. They finally figured out what was happening with that. So they'll fix that load in where we get the satellite picture changes and sometimes changes elevation and shit. They actually found that. But short of that, they didn't say much of anything else. Anybody know what plane's coming out tomorrow? Oh yeah, somebody said the Cessna, not tomorrow, this week, whatever day that is, next week. It's going to be a Cessna 2 something. Is that what I heard? Beautiful sunrise. I want to try to change my diet to raise my red blood count. Lots of meat because it needs iron. Red meat. Blood cells need iron. Less bacon, unfortunately. Lentils. Did you know that spinach is has almost no iron in it? That back in the 50s when they tested it, it had a misplaced decimal point when they did their math. Somebody misplaced a decimal point, and for almost 30 some years nobody caught the math error. And that it doesn't really have much iron in it at all. 8:21 to get ready for no more planes allowed for me. Unfortunately, if any planes this week. I think I'm pretty much done for the year myself. There's nothing really on the radar except the 310 at some point. If I've got a little extra scratch, or if it goes on sale, I'll snag it. But other than that, I don't see much else the rest of this year. I'll tell you that back. If there's a new plane that's coming out soon, but it's gonna be freeware, and you're all gonna love it. It's gonna be fun. Be right back. Still nervous about what the planes. Oh, they should all be. They should all work because the aircraft code is not changing. The world is how the computer processes the world is changing, and the world is changing. But aircrafts are still just data, and they're not changing. From what I've been able to drag out of developers, is what they've been told is that. The actual aircraft itself is not it's just data, and how the 2024 is going to handle the data of aircraft is not different. Oh yeah, they had a really cool picture of Grand Canyon. If it actually looks like that in Sim, it's going to be epic. I'm not saying that, hell, they said they would have this for 10 years. And 4 years for having to buy a new one. So there's that. Jules Bianchi fan, hello, how are you? Are you referring to the Jules Bianchi, that F1 driver? By any chance? that a past F1 driver? Yep, they should have never ran that race in the Typhoon. That should have been red flag long before that happened. But yeah. Yep. Jules was a good driver, great driver. Yeah, that should have been red flag long before he hit that truck. Terrible day. Bad black eye on the company. Thought it was a 20-year project. They did say 10. Now they're getting 1 and 4. So. Beautiful sunrise. Punch it. That's right. The other day I was flying and flew, what was it, 3/4 of the flight, and I had my flaps down. So, you know, I figure out why I couldn't keep up. Same jet, and I couldn't keep up because I had the flaps down. Oh, I'll test it. I'll buy it, but I'm not going to be one of the beta testers, I don't believe. I don't want to do that. Yeah, this is the Honda Jet. It's a great little plane. Fast becoming one of my top favorite aircraft in the sim. Took a while to grow on me because it had a lot of bugs, but now they've got all the bugs ironed out. It's growing on me a lot. Yeah, definitely a great little plane. I don't either. There's Mr. Dale coming in with that big old Vulcan. No, he's not in the Vulcan. He's in another Honda Jet. There he is. That Vulcan is a big bird. It's bigger than I thought. Yes, it does. It's got full auto throttle, and you can set your entire flight profile. It's right there, the AT button for auto throttle, and you can literally set your entire flight profile. TPHI usually uses a more radical flight profile than I do, but yeah, you can set your entire. It's in your oh hell, down here somewhere. And here you can set your whole. Now it works like a freaking dead on the money. It works perfect, and you can, like I said, you can set your entire flight profile, no problems. That's one of the things that was fixed. The only thing is, it occasionally won't shut off. If it doesn't shut off and you click it off, just run your throttles all the way forward and back to idle, and it'll kick off. That's the only thing I've found with it. Occasionally it won't shut them off. But if it does that, you hit the thing to off, and it doesn't kick off. Just ramp your throttles full forward and back, and it'll shut down. It's funky. You don't have a contrail. You're supposed to be able to see other jets' contrails. Apparently that's broke still. Whoa! I can't see you in my contrail. Trying to grab a print screen. Oh, Maddie dog, you want scratches? She wants to be petted. She's gonna be a shit tonight. I can tell. I can tell. You're both now. You both want pets. You're jealous of each other. One's getting scratched. The other one wants to get scratched. Oh, dogs! Why don't you all just go lay down? Go to bed. Cruising speed 256. 259 is actually where it should be right now, which is 414 across the ground, actual. True airspeed at this altitude. It can go 41,000 feet. It can really climb up there. It's got an incredible rate of climb. You'll climb at like 3,200 feet per minute all the way to 30-some thousand. It's bonkers. Got a good cruise, good climb rate. Oop. Yeah. Any faster than that, you're going to break Mach 1 at this altitude and cause all kinds of problems. We're going some real funky airspace. I had to get the Tiger Hawk yesterday. It's such a beautiful plane. And once you fire it up, I don't ever show it in the stream, and I really should. But go in and check out the engine. You're gonna have to, because it's got the external valves and shit, the push rods. You can see them moving. They went totally. The detail in that plane is incredible. Not only, I mean, it's super easy to fly. It's fun to fly, and it's 100%. The details on it is absolutely bonkers. The detail level is off the charts because the people that built it happen to have a Tiger mod. So that kind of makes the reality level up a notch, because they literally do have a Tiger mod. You'll have to get it TPHI when we start doing the arrows across America again, because those are so much fun. We fly the mail runs. Those are a blast. No instruments. Fly light post, light tower to light tower. Hauling the arrows. They're making really big progress on it. There's not much left to do, I guess, before it comes out. I literally, one of the stretches of taking on the train, I had the option to go from Seattle or Portland. And they come together in Washington State, but you could get on the train at either one heading east. And I literally got the one that goes up the Columbia River Gorge, because that's it. Literally, I went that way because of the Arrows Across America flying that valley, flying that river. That is why I chose that route to come back on the train. Pretty bonkers, but that's why I chose to go from Portland rather than Seattle. Well, there's other reasons too. Portland has a first-class lounge. Seattle doesn't. I got to stay overnight. I'd rather stay overnight in Portland than Seattle. follow Icarus. All snow. This is wintertime. Whoa, look at that. I don't know. I heard somebody's doing the A7. Now I got to track down who's doing the A7. So I want to talk to them, see if they plan on doing the A6 as well. I really want the A6. I want the Intruder. Ugh. The dogs all had a big ribeye bone tonight. They're happy. I want the A6. Company is doing the A7 I found, but I want the A6. That thing did everything. It was an aerial refueler for the carriers. Even up until recently, they still flew A6s up until like 6-7 years ago when they finally replaced it. That is bonkers how long they use the A6 as a tanker. Tanker, attack, electronic warfare. That thing did everything. Oh yeah, she filled the house. She does it every fall. There's got to be 20 of them in the living room right now. She does it every fall. She goes out and digs up all her bones and brings them in when it starts getting cold so they don't freeze in. So how big what thing is in person. I've seen an A6 in person. Yeah. Yeah, they're big. I mean, you sit side by side. This is pretty, and then they had the four-person one for the. When the airmail comes out, it will be a regular. It will definitely be a regular, but I'm not sure where it's going to replace. But it's definitely going to be a full series. Yep, they had the A6 had side by side, but then they had an electronic warfare version, which was a 4-passenger. It's just such an awesome vehicle, carrier based. I was in the Navy for 12 years, 10 active. Most planes, not the F-14 though, or AV-8. Awesome. Well, if you weren't back then, you probably had the A6s were the tankers, the air refuelers for the carriers. Huh. Hey, good evening, that guy. There's Gulf Coast Tim. Hi. Yes, this is the Honda Jet, the H-Jet. Can't officially call it Honda because of licensing issues, but yes, this is what it is. T2, T38, T34, F-18, C-130, etc. Awesome. Yep. Oh, absolutely. Thank you for your service. That's awesome, dude. 100%. Respects go out to every service member in any country. %. Hey, Chris, trying to giant loop. Literally just bought it yesterday, being a fan of the Vision Jet, I love the H-Jet too. I love the H-Jet. I'm not a fan of the Vision Jet. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm personally not a fan of it. It's a great plane in the sim. It really is. It's a great plane in the sim. I'm just not a personal fan of the aircraft. But I've convinced my dad to buy Microsoft Flight Sim and Vulcan so we can fly together, and he can tell me if there's any better ways to fly it. Thank you for paying for it. Good point. Good point. Yes, we did pay for it. That'd be awesome to fly with your dad. That would be really awesome to fly with your dad. I know what it feels like. I fly with my son occasionally on here. That's got to be awesome. Be awesome to fly with your dad. It'd be worth just buying him a copy and setting him up and say, "All right, Dad, show me what actually, how close is this to real?" I hate the winter time. It was a good time for the most part. Usually is how it works. Oh yeah, livery too. I saw those in the marketplace. Skull Attic livery, super nice. Yeah, there's a lot of nice livery packs. The only thing I don't like is right now Microsoft is getting really weird on livery packs. Like, if you don't have the pack, it won't show you the plane. It's gotten really weird. It'll show it as a default plane instead of default Honda Jet. It shows it as a full-blown default aircraft, and I don't like that. But yeah, some cool, definitely some cool liveries. Best one so far since FS 2004 to me. Love the Vision Jet, but like the speed of the H-Jet. Now they got the. I wonder if the person that makes it's going to make the new H-Jet, the bigger one. Oh, there we go. That looks cool. Let me get a shot of that. That is a nice shot. So sometimes after the first year, I want to change things up just a little bit on the intros. Nothing about what we're actually doing. Stuff we're doing can stay the same. We're going to change the intro up a little bit. I want to get an actual intro movie going. He only answers anyone once a year. That's probably a good policy to have and have a million questions every year. Hey, there's that guy. See him back there. F-16 can escort us in. Oh yeah, it'll put it right on the numbers. If you got an ILS or RNAV, it will literally, it'll put it on the numbers. Right with problem. Puts it in just about perfect. Oh, Joey gave Gunner. Wait till you see the little side project I'm working on. Oh my god, it is too much fun. It's too funny. I say we. He's been doing all the work on it. I've just been giving him a hard time. What do you see? I can't wait to release it out here into the world. It's going to be so much fun. It's so silly. Yeah, he is awesome, but he's going to go bonkers sometimes trying to make everything perfect. But on the other side of the coin, if you have an issue with the aircraft, he will fix it. And he will listen. That's the biggest thing he'll say. He'll listen to the criticism, not get mad, take it for what it is, and fix it. So, yeah, they need a few more of them like that. Yeah, if you want to try something, Gulf Coast Tim, try an ILS landing and crank the weather to totally shit. Absolutely terrible weather. Huge crosswind. It'll still put it right down the runway. It's awesome. It does a really good job. Of course, so does the twin Navion. That's our F-16 737 over there. Funny enough, that Navion landed in a crosswind right down the money with the ILS. So do I. One of my go-to twin engines. Didn't make it look like a Vulcan. Hey, wait, the new one's coming out. What is it, the L-17 or whatever it is? It's at least the right color. It's military edition, so it's green. This one's gonna have skis. I didn't realize there were so many different variations of the Navion. There's one that's got a standard cockpit too, with standard doors. It doesn't have the sliding canopy, it's got actual doors. Coast. Literally. You get a lot more drag. As long as you're not on super icy, you coast. Sit down to your feet. There's Colonel N.A. Long Nuts. Good evening, sir. I hope you're doing well. We're going to get a little bit of weather here. What the hell direction we're flying? We're flying west. Yeah, we're going to Belarus. Yeah. My day has been good. Other than not sleeping since yesterday morning, I'm doing pretty good. Mr. Sean's good.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
We're in Germany, right? We're in Germany going to Belarus. I hope we're going. No, we're going west. We're in Belarus. We're going to Germany. That's right. How do I have this backwards? Because the sun should be in front of me. It's over there. I'm all backwards. For the life of me, I feel like I'm going east. Yeah, we're going from Belarus to Germany. That's right. That's where we're going. See, somebody paid attention in school. What's Xenon? What did Xenon do that's amazing? You fixed the shaft? What did I miss? 4 months not smoking. Holy shit, dude. Congratulations. I spent a lot of time just... Oh, yeah, I spent way too much money on cheap aircraft, and some of them are really, really good. Alex behind them. Listen to school. I think Colonel I was in the Navy, but I was a Colonel in the Commemorative Air Force now. I was going into the Navy, and I was walking with it. I had a really bad leg hurt, really, really, really bad. And when they X-rayed it, they went, "Oh, you're fucked up. You can't go. We won't take you." I kind of neglected to tell them I had AS and arthritis when I joined. Yeah, I know the cost of cigarettes these days. Holy shit. The hell are they here? They're $14 or $15 a pack right now in New York. You can tell that from your psych evaluation. No, when I was limping and they did an X-rays and they're like, oh, I wanted to figure out what was wrong with my leg, and he's like, oh, well, yeah, they found all the arthritis. And they pulled my past medical records and they're like, dude, you can't go in here. I tried. I wanted to fly jets. I didn't want to pilot. I was going to take the easy way and do weapon systems officer or radio intercept officer. I was going to do something in the plane. As long as I could fly, I didn't care. I could not make the Air Force after being in ROTC because my dad and me program was not available. Ah, that sucks. Type 1 diabetes killed that dream. The F-86 is free. And it's really good because it's the fly sim wire. They gave the guy permission to take it from FSX and convert it. So it's really well done. Oh, what is our destination? We are heading to Germany. Flight plan. It actually works. Somebody type in flight, exclamation flight plan. Works. I have it in there tonight. Oops, I think. Oh, for Christ's sakes, my whole thing just went bonkers. I hate this tablet. I do. I really hate this tablet. And my chat's gone. Come on. I can't see anything anybody's saying. I'll be right back. I gotta reload. I get a new commercial on my own damn channel. But we're going to Germany, ETHS, Edward Thomas Hector's Sam. Runway 27, visual only, which might get a little sketch. Thank you, Mr. Sean. I hit my tablet. I hit the wrong button and it just blows the screen up. With no landing gear. I just bought a Galaxy S9 FE tablet. Awesome. I have I like this when I'm not trying to type on it there. Gauntlet throwing. I've landed more than once with my gear up. But I actually bought this as a little Dell. It was originally a Dell Windows tablet, and Windows just wouldn't run on it. And it came from Dell that way, brand new. Wouldn't run worth a shit with Dell on it. And when the whole COVID thing hit, I decided to convert it over to a Chromebook because I have another Chromebook. I have a Chromebook. Oh, I have two Chromebooks. But I love them because they last so much. The battery lasts longer than with Windows. They're faster. They'll process video at 4K without even thinking about it when Windows dogs are right now. They're just great little tablets. And when all the kids were getting their things at school where you could get free upgrades to Chromebook upgrades, I was like, do you have a kid in school? I said, yes. I got the free upgrade to the Chromebook on it because it was more compatible with the school stuff than the in and out runs like a champ. And it's one of those combination tablet laptops. You can flip it over, you can touch screen, you can hold it like a tablet, or you can close it up like a laptop. It's a nice little unit. Try to Violet Crumble. What is the dry come? Please don't tell me that's the channel doing that. Spinny spin. Violet Crumbles, I take it a candy bar. Somebody said something about dairy milk. Your old tablet wouldn't update YouTube. Yeah, I've heard that happen. A spray and candy bar. All right, is that spinning for everybody else or just me? The stream keeps dropping out on my end. Not very tight. No worries. I get that. Flying a VR is the only way to go. Somehow the grocery store had them. Awesome. I love it when grocery stores have candy bars. I go to Canada like 2 or 3 times a year just to grab Aero bars. The mint Aero is my favorite. I go up to get Aero bars. I think Canada thinks I'm bonkers. I drive 5 miles across the border to a little bitty grocery store, run in and buy a shitload of Aero bars, and come right back across the border. Like a guy at the border patrol. It's a little one-room shack border patrol. What are we doing in Canada? Getting candy bars? On the way up, what's your purpose of your trip to Canada? Going to get Aero bars? Going to get Aero bars? When you bought 20 more of them? I love the mint Aeros. I do. I like the regular Aero too, but I really like the mint. And a couple of times a year, I'll literally go up to this little border crossing. And I mean, it's tiny border crossing. It like has 1 car an hour. And there's a grocery store in heading for Quebec just across the border. Where's the fun in that? Where's the road trip fun in that? Seriously. It's like, yeah, I can order them online, but it's not any fun. It's fun jumping in your car doing something stupid like go to a foreign country just for candy bars. You know, it's the whole stupidity of it that makes them taste even better. They go up there for bacon. Might as well go up for candy bars. Oh, I don't like those. We have those here too. I don't like ketchup and mid chips. Ugh. They do sell a lot though. Which servo? I can't find you guys. We're on East USA. We're somewhere between Belarus and Germany. They let you cross the border. Yes, they let you cross the border today. Takeaway shop and had a bad day. I didn't get the rest of that. We're definitely on East USA. That's our Stacy. We're somewhere, like I said, somewhere between Belarus and Germany. Canada's not a foreign country. It's a state of the U.S. My dad does that. I love gravy on everything, but my dad puts gravy and ketchup on his fries. You're like, what the hell is wrong with him? He's French Canadian. He does. I put gravy on everything. He puts gravy and ketchup on it. It's like, no, that's wrong. Yeah, it's probably true because I'm close to the border. Probably why they sell them here. I love gravy. My dad does. I can't stand it at all. Hey, you know why they say A in Canada, don't you? No, it doesn't. Ketchup's got no business being with gravy at all. Nope. You're right, 100%. It's taught to you guys in Canada when you're in elementary school. First thing y'all sit around. Now spell Canada. C-A-N-A-D-A. Knew that was coming. Didn't say much. Most of my family is from Quebec. Quebecois. Separatists. One of my dad's cousins was a senator in Quebec for years. The other Canada. Don't like curry. I don't mind curry. Great chicken. I love gravy on my french fries. I put gravy on everything. And I make gravy for everything. I'll make hamburger gravy. Like tonight, I made gravy from the steaks. There was leftover steaks, and I had fried potatoes. Made the fried potatoes and dumped the steak gravy over them. Oh. Steak gravy. I'll make hamburger. I make gravy out of everything. Tabernacle. Isn't that a choir? Oh, where are we? We are going west. Look at that. This is I can take my altitude. What's the altitude of the airport? And I forgot to check that before I left. 244 feet. There's my VNAV off. I turned it on, but apparently it shut itself back off for some reason. Yay, NHL. I know enough French to get my ass in trouble. My grandmother didn't speak English very well. Well, a little bit I learned from my grandmother. You can blame her. Ooh, my freaking dash is all fucked up looking. Look at that. It's not resolving either. That was weird. It's like all pixelated like the clouds. That's messed up. What are we doing on the flight plan anyways? Even the flight plan there, the flight plan flying cleared up. I zoomed in far enough. We got a ways. We got a long ways. We're good. I see one jet, but it's not you guys. I don't have the 8 jet, so I'm going to load up my DC-6. I won't catch up now. That you won't. Welcome to the friendly skies. Yeah, I see that. It got all messed up. It's weird looking. There's another one of our military members, Mr. S.R. Stacy. Former military member. Broken, but just got it fixed, and I haven't flown her out with you yet. I'll load up your route and give it a try. Awesome. I'm loving this program, by the way. I don't know if you ever used it yet, that Where2Fly today. It just picks random flights, and you can pick the duration, good weather, bad weather, priorities. It's just freaking awesome. It sent me places I would never have gone. It's really been a fun program. I probably fly 3 flights a week of using it. That's what I've been doing. 3 to 4 flights a week I've been using it to fly. Just seeing different parts of the world. Flew the D66 last week and it's still great. 22, but I'll go after March 23. Awesome. That's a pretty complicated plane to fly with all the turbos and pressures and all that bonkers shit. It takes a lot of concentration. That's why I don't have it. Where TC's never going. I like the old steam gauges, just not with 6 engines or 4 engines. Who is that? Somebody's screaming in there from way up. THA 917. They just came dropping in there. Not sure who that is. Oh, it's General Aviation. It's real. Okay. But man, they're losing altitude like crazy. What are we doing on fuel? Ugh. I put plenty in. I know I did. I really have to take a weekend and just work on that, get that mod to work. It. I can take all the fighter jets and make them look like F-18s or whatever. I can make any plane look like any plane I want it to be that I have. I should really get that together and figure out how to use it and make it work. So at least a fighter jet will look like a fighter jet on 737. Oh, there's something in my backyard. There's always something in my backyard. I put 74% on the flight plan window. Press fly, and on the runway I have 18%. Learn to double, triple check fuel before leaving. Now I did. I set it. I'm good. I set it for whatever my flight plan called for, because the burn was actually going to be about. Yeah, the burn's going to be 1,500 pounds, and I put in 2,400. That should be good. Should have 1,000 pounds when I land. Pretty close to it. That's why the dogs always want out. Pretty much. I don't mind them going out and messing around with most stuff. It's just when they decide to play with that little black and white wild kitty cat. Yeah. Then we have problems. That kitty's not the nicest kitty in the world. He stinks really bad. I've got a fox and I'm trying to catch him on the game camera. I know he's out there. I've seen all the signs of him. No, I do not feed this kitty because he's a skunk. If I didn't have dogs, I probably would. But I have dogs, so I'm not going to feed the skunk. The black and white kitty's not getting fed. Say, I've got a gray fox. I've seen all the signs of them, and I really want to. That's a great flight sim.to. Brett plays fuel planner is amazing. 50% should get me there, right? 25%, we're good. Lived under my deck for years. That's cool. I mean, I like the wild. I live in the woods. I have mink that have been here for years. they're fun to watch, because, especially in the wintertime, because they'll dive into the holes in the ice and come up with a little fish and munch it down. And I'll go to the store and buy cheap ass fish, take it down there and throw it by their den, and they munch it down. My neighbor has pet deer. There's a herd in their front yard all the time. My dad usually has 8 to 10 of them in his yard every night. I have 3 that live on the island out there. They cross, and it's against the law to feed them in my yard, in my neck of the woods, but we've had a big red fox running in the back the last few days because of the wolves and coyotes. Yeah. Well, my dad does too, but it's illegal in New York State. He goes through a bushel of apples a week and 50 pounds of corn a week. Yeah, you know how it is. I don't feed them. I don't go out and buy a 50-pound bag of sweet feed for the goats. And I don't have goats. I have a gray fox, which is cool because, like I said, I can see the signs where he's where he's been climbing the tree. I just can't find out where he's chilling at. What kind of bag can hold that? Those big ass plastic bags from the store, from the grain store. They're almost like a plastic burlap bag. And we're lucky we have an orchard that has a packing plant, because they ship all over the U.S. just down the roads, and they sell these big giant bushel boxes of apples that they can't sell. They're seconds. They call them cider apples, but they're seconds. They sell you the whole big bushel for $8. Like sometimes you get a whole big box of Honey Crisp, or you get a whole big box of Max. Whatever's running on the line that day, they just load you up a big old box for $8. I posted a picture of that little buck I had coming in the other day. Went by the game camera. Yeah, go get a package of chicken wings and see if I can't get that fox on camera. I got 4 squirrels I feed nuts to them every morning, but I am angry at them because they should be in hibernation right now. Now, squirrels don't hibernate. Chipmunks don't actually hibernate, but they go underground. They don't come out in the winter time. Gray squirrels and red squirrels and flying squirrels will stay out all winter long. So I have flying squirrels, red squirrels, and gray squirrels. I shoot the red squirrels because they're assholes. And they get in my porch and destroy shit. So they had their chance. I was nice to them. They started destroying my shit. I shot them. Simple as that. I'll feed you. You come in and have a good time. Enjoy your food. You start trashing my shit, you're gone. And they're buggers. They will bug you for food. Still need a freezer. What the hell do you think my freezer's full of? You know, my chipmunks all disappeared this year, and it's because there was no seeds. I don't know if they starved to death or if they moved to try to find more food. But like, I have a tree that has all these nuts on it, and it didn't get a single one. None of the maple trees had seeds. Nothing got pollinated this spring. I don't like deer. They cost me $4,000. Hey, look, if I hit one with a car, I'm going to eat the bastard just for revenge. Yeah, they'll ruin your car. There's a chipmunk leader around here. But my chipmunks have all gone. I had none. By fall, I had none. I don't know whether they all starved to death because of lack of food, or they moved to try to find food. Oh, bastard. That is $4,000 and it runs away. You can't even eat it. Like, man, if I hit one with a car and you cost me that kind of money, I'm eating your ass. Yes, I'm going to eat roadkill. I'm going to get revenge on you. Crash my car, I'm going to eat you. That thing has the coolest smoke trail, but it's super thick and lasts for a long time. Oh, we hit the TOD. Thought it was coming up pretty quick. There it is. Straight in. That was a cool shot. It really was. Almost looks like one when you're looking back at the old, when they were filming for the Mach 1 planes, when they were first filming them. The X-15, the X-1A. All the cool old planes. Heading down the hill. Poor Sean back there. You sure you can see back there, Sean? Awesome. So that little thing, I have that. I haven't flown it yet at all. I keep saying I'm going to do a first flight on it, and I haven't, so I haven't flown it yet. And it looks like a hell of a lot of fun, and I just keep not flying it. I'll have to do a first flight on it, maybe tomorrow morning or something, just so I can get it done over so I can fly it. I think we got some wins. No RNAV or no ILS. Straight in. Yeah, it's weird. They had, you're supposed to see contrails. You can see them on everything, including the NPC or the real life aircraft. You can see them on. Now they can't see them on anybody but your own again. Mrs. TPHI said, hello, Icarus. I know he's probably in VR, so I'll read that out to him. Hey, my plane never yelled vertical track this time. Probably because there's no ILS. Well, it still should have said vertical track, but I've been outside while I was doing it, so. Thanks, going in VR. Yeah, so I figured. So I figured I'd read it out for you. Yours did vertical track? Hey, that thing, I was outside the plane, so. Tomorrow night, we're back to the beaver in the bush. Bush fly and the beaver. If you buy FS24, would one use 22 and why? So what else can you tell us about your day? I'll give you one reason why I'd use it. If it's a hell of a lot more stable than 2024, I would spend more time in 2020. And I am just betting. I like beaver. I don't like the plane, but I like beaver. But the there goes the contrail went away. They make good hats. Muskrat makes better fur around your face. Muskrat's the best fur because it doesn't get frosty. Frost won't stick to it. It's really weird. That's why most of the Inuits and stuff use muskrat around their hoods, not those big fluffy hoods. It's muskrat fur. But I don't know what I was saying. Oh shit. The fuck were we talking about? Oh. Yeah, we gotta pick up the plane for the next section of that. Oh, we were talking about 2024. I'll probably get it day one because people are gonna want to see it. You know, in the stream, people are gonna want to see it, and I'll get it because I want to see it because I like flying down low like that, and I'm sure that's going to be the biggest benefit. But I have suspicions. I have suspicions that you may be able to see people in 2024 that are flying in 2020. And let me know, and I'll tell you why I think that, because it's literally just data being sent back and forth between plane to plane. Between my computer and your computer, it sends me some data saying you're flying this, and here's your data. So I have a feeling you may be able to see people flying in 2020 while you're using 2024. That's a guess I have. I don't think it's been confirmed on that, but I think that may be a possibility that you'll be able to see people in 2020 with 2024. Because you already have servers, so why change that? You have a full set of existing servers. Yeah, it did spin that time, eh? It picked back up though, didn't it? Yeah, I'm good. I think. Yeah, it's back live. It's live. I think. Yeah, it's live. But it did stutter pretty good. It sure hurt. Yeah, I haven't heard it from him. I'm just going off of my own suspicions that that's what makes sense. What the hell is wrong with this river? Those little fucking houses all along there? Are they dikes? Some sort of stop it from flooding? It's weird. Put you back to an ad. Oh, man. Sorry about that. I hate that. I hate I have to get ads on my own goddamn channel. What that all is? Oh yeah, I do have the dock mod in. Marina mod. Well, no, it's not, but still, it's my ads. I can turn them completely off. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, they're all facing upriver. Yeah, by the looks of it. Yeah, I'm guessing it's docks of some kind. The Red Baron, shoot him down. Looks like gold, yeah. Does look like gold. Maybe we can find the largest nugget from Mr. Grease's competition thing. I never figure out why. Oh, Mighty did the donation. It picks it up, but it doesn't pick it up on the little thing on the screen here. I'm gonna have to look into the settings on that, so it shows it on the screen. It's only picking up the ones from. Only picking up the ones from Streamlabs. I'll have to figure that out. What's our flight plan even look like? Henry Kissinger died. I thought he was dead already. Seriously, I thought he was dead. I guess he wasn't. I guess he is now. That's pretty. 100 years old. Wow. Still think that's pretty amazing. People living to 100 years now is absolutely bonkers. It's happening more and more. Nope, there we go. Engine's back to 250. So we're below, yeah, head below 12,000. This will be a nice one. Got to hand land it. What's that? He only lived to 80, died at 100? That makes no sense. Still hunts, fishes, farms. Awesome. That's awesome. They will still do that shit in 95. Love it. Perfect for landing, 20 knot headwind. Looks like we got a little bit of snow on landing. Make sure your de-icing's on. Everything's on. It looks like we're rolling into some snow. This should be fun with no ILS and snow. I think I have my minimum set for 500 at this point. Looks like we'll see the runway before then, hopefully. There's some pretty beastie storm clouds right there. That was that, a bunch of windmills? Power lines. Windmills. It's awesome. I don't have any of my grandparents. And my aunt and uncles are starting to drop. Getting old sucks. Every time I turn around, somebody dies. One of the kids I went to school with, elementary school, but high school, passed away a couple weeks ago. I didn't know until I saw him raising his flag for the Legion thing. Crazy. Remember, my grandmother Grimard had some interesting. Wow, long-lived family. My grandmother Grimard, she's French Canadian. She definitely had an interesting outlook on life. She believed we never went to the moon. 100% believed we never. There's no way we went to the moon. It's all fake. And the Russians blew up Mount St. Helens when it exploded. So yeah, the Russians did that. Hell yeah, they did. I got no aunts, uncles, or grandparents. Damn commies. Yeah, she definitely had her own way of looking at life. But she wasn't a stupid lady. I mean, she taught herself to read, write English, speak some, speak, read, and write it. She taught herself. Raised 5 kids? 6 kids. 6. My dad dropped out of school originally after his dad died, to take care of help take care of the family. Whoa, Icarus. That was weird. Yeah, it's probably ice fog, which is always fun. Yep, it's ice fog. It's definitely ice fog. Well, it does have an approach on here. Sort of. As soon as we turn on to straight, we're going to start configuring. I won grandfather, built the cables that catch the planes on the aircraft carrier. That's pretty cool. An ILS landing at an airport in icing conditions that doesn't have ILS. This should be fun. Cool uncle with all the Legos. I gave all my Legos to a autistic kid a couple years ago for Christmas. 2 years ago, I think it was. Pretty severely autistic kid. The family didn't have a lot of money, and the kid was just totally addicted to Legos. And I had my entire life savings of Legos. All my kids were grown up, no grandkids. So I just gave them all to him for Christmas from Santa. But, full flaps and gear. Here we go. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Laps 2 coming in right about now. I still can't see, and we're gonna hit minimums, and I'm not gonna be able to see the airport by minimums. I'm not going around. Yep. We're good. Flaps full. 113 knots. Still do not see it. No runway in sight. 500, yeah, I know. No runway in sight. Oh, I'm trusting an autopilot. Oh boy. We're below minimums. Oh, stutter. No airport in sight. Plane's gonna level off. Oh, we have a glide slope coming up. Wait. Where are we getting a glide slope from? I wonder if that's gonna work. Nope. Not gonna work. I'm gonna shut that right there. There's the runway.
Autopilot.
Off. Auto throttles off. There's our runway. We're definitely below minimums, but we're gonna make it work. Still want to be 113 knots.
300.
Working good so far. I hope the ice works to get there. Yeah, it's pretty icy. A little windy. Where's my glide slope? Lost it. There it is. We're 2 and 2. 2 red, 2 white.
200.
Oh, coming a little all white. No, all white, but it'll work. Going a little fast. I got this. Long runway.
100.
Long runway. In the ice.
50. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Oh, a little bit of wind. Oh! There we go. We're down. Flaps up. Went a little longer than everybody else, but we made it. Pretty funky, icy conditions. Not terrible. Not the best. Changing your shorts, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, William. That's about what that one was. Cold butter, hard butter, frozen butter. We'll get back to where everybody else is parked over there. All we got left to come in is TPHI. I hope you can see the runway, dude. I didn't see it until way after minimums. I would have had to do a go around for sure. I had minimum set for 500. I was at 400. Didn't see shit. Oh man, I'm gonna have to pull over here. No room over there. Pull in. Get the drone out. Shut my plane down first. I know there's supposed to. Oh, look at the ice. Holy shit. Get out of my way. Fuel cut, fuel cut. Battery off. Easiest plane in the world to shut down too. Like all automated. TPHI is down nice and smooth, I'm sure. I missed it. I think they're flying. Oh, is he up already? I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if is he on already? Let me check one thing before you guys all run away. I want to try something. If he ever fixed that. Where's the thing to forward it? I don't see it. Oh well. I'll have to play with it another day. I don't see him up there. I'm going to call it a night here, guys. If you want to jump on over to Sim Fanatics, please do. I can't figure out how to forward it. I got to remember how to do that. I'll play with it another day. Feel free to jump on over there. And tomorrow night, little beaver in the bush. Yeah, that joke's getting old, so we got to finish that series. That one up. Thanks, Icarus, for flying along. Thank you, Almighty. Thank you so much for the donation. You're a legend. Absolutely appreciate it. Everybody else, Grumpy Old Bastard Squadron for flying along. We had Icarus, TPHI. Who do we have? That guy, TPHI, Icarus, Mr. Shondale. I think that's all we had out there tonight. And of course, SR Stacy's flying the flight plan. He's over there somewhere in a DC-6. He counts. So, till next time, guys. Seriously, take care of yourself and each other. I'm out of here. Had a great time. I'm really loving this program and flying these flights like this. It's a lot of fun. I don't know where we're going either until an hour before the flight. So, thanks everybody. Take care, and I'm out of here. No, I'm not. There we go. Now I am. Bye, guys.